Huh?
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Okay.
All right. Let's get to it.
Man,
One love.
I'm trying to get this. That's that real. That's that real. That's that lie. That's that flowing.
That's it. That's it. Do not
What?
hold back, because she got a platform. Oh, my goodness.
Man.
Goodness. Like how you weave that in.
I'm back on this mic. I got Mr. E to my left, and we about to be alright. Happy Saturday to you. Happy Saturday to you. Happy Saturday to you. Woo. I have Jason Etheridge in the building. Mr. E, the motivator. Motivate me.
Stop right there. Listen. You have Mr. E the Motivator.
Okay.
You have Black in Dubai.
Oh.
You have the smoothest counselor in the United States of America on your radio show right now, Jason D. Etheridge. We are here. It's going down. I'm looking at all the cameras. I want all the cameras to witness this. I'm live on Instagram. We're live on Facebook.
Wait.
I want to let everybody know that it's about to go down. We're talking about education. We're talking about our children. We're talking about living abroad. We're talking about being an educator abroad.
Yes.
We're talking about being black abroad. We're going to talk about all of it. We only got about 20 minutes. So start calling, get your questions, call them. Let's go, Jocasta. Let's do it.
And then everybody who's told me that you want to ask them a question, I'm sitting here looking like, where's your number at? Call in. You said you want to talk to Mr. E. You want him on my show. I've brought him on my show. We literally live like 3 minutes away from each other, honestly.
Right.
like honestly, just 3 minutes. But I want to know, first of all,
Yes.
what made you choose to go to Dubai? First, wait. Let's say that you were a counselor
Yes.
in the U.S.
Yes.
In what county?
In all the counties. I
Okay.
worked in Clayton. I worked in Henry. I worked in Atlanta Public. And I was last in Bibb County. I worked in DeKalb also. I was last in Bibb County before I went over.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, so he worked in almost all of Georgia.
Everywhere. All over.
Where did Mr. E come from, though?
Okay, so Mr. E was a brainchild when I, soon after I began working in schools where I was never a teacher.
Okay.
I never had a classroom, but I always wanted to help, kids out, help out teachers wherever I can. And so the idea came where I would make these little songs for the kids in the class. And so I made a song for one school. Principal loved it. He shared it with the school. Then you have kids. They marched up and down the halls. They sing. It was a T.I. song. It was like, you got to study all week to pass the CRCT. Have a different chance to speak. It was like all this stuff, right? And so they're going, and everybody's loving it. Then I made it for a few more, and then from there, it just basically, I won't go into the whole story, but it just basically grew from that. I ended up meeting my mentor, Mr. Keith L. Brown. Shout out to Keith Brown. He kind of, gave me some things. He didn't mentor me. I stole him as a mentor, but he kind of gave me some tips to say, gave me that spark that says, go ahead, keep doing it. And it just, from there, it just boom, boom, boom. And here we are 10 years later. I've been around the country. I've been at elementary schools, middle schools, high schools, colleges, churches, youth programs, and now I get the phone calls. I don't even have to call as much anymore.
Really?
So even now, even though I live overseas, I have a couple of schools that I'm going to do for the beginning of the year. I have Boys and Girls Club, things that I'm going to be doing. I'm going up to Chicago August 10th. I'm going back to, I'm going up to Alabama A&M to speak to the band again. So we just have all these different opportunities. No, that's a movie. Don't do that. It's not Hollywood. It's real life.
I marched at Albany State University, okay?
Did you really?
Yes, I did. And I was
Sorry about
passionate.
that. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, it was cool.
Oh, and then he said he's sorry. Brother, I will forgive you. This one moment.
Yeah, but that's where Mr. E came from.
Okay.
And so it was just my passion to help, my passion to assist and give some type of support wherever I could using my talents and skills.
Brother, you are absolutely talented.
I'm just doing my best, that's it.
I'm just trying to get to your status.
Oh, come on. Are you kidding me?
I'm so serious right now. I told my mom that the other day. This is no story.
Okay.
Like straight up, Mom, text me and let this man know that I literally said that, just trying to get to where you are. That's it. I'm
That's
gonna pick
cool.
your brain until you leave.
Absolutely. Let's go for it.
Okay, sounds
Ready.
good. Are you gonna charge me? Is that a fee?
No. The
Please
first
don't.
one's free.
This brother said the first one is free.
Listen, we live in
This
America.
brother, does he know how much it costs to come on my show? It's okay.
It's all good. It's all
I'm
good.
gonna let that go. But the question people want to know:
Okay.
Why Dubai?
Why did I go overseas?
Yes,
Lots of reasons.
Black in Dubai.
Black in Dubai. That's what all this is about. But the opportunity came, and I was in a position where I was in between grants. Right, I was working on these different grants where I was funded, where my position was funded, and so while I was waiting, I'm not one to wait. I started researching, and I filled out with this one company, and within like the next 4 or 5 hours, I get a call back saying, okay, we have a school that's looking for an American school counselor. And so I was like, whoa, and I reached out to them. We made the connection happen, and talked to the family. The family was for it. Well, with hesitation, of course, but we did it. We jumped out, and now I'm getting close to 40. I've never left the country before, and so this would be a great opportunity to go out, see and do and experience something that's totally different. And I think it's one of the best decisions I've ever made in my entire life, to get out of the country and go over to Dubai and live and work. And I've learned so much. Over there, I've never felt more free. I've never felt more American. I've never felt more black. I've never felt more safe.
Really?
Being over there, yes.
Being overseas, you felt safe.
I've never felt more safe in my life than when I went over there.
Really?
That's a guarantee. Now, I can't say I don't know about any other places. You hear a bunch of stories.
He's
I'm only
speaking
about
for
my
his
experience in
Yes.
Dubai, and the people that I've met in Dubai. It's the same thing. It's crazy safe over there, and it's a great experience. And thankfully, my wife and my son, they'll be coming with me in the fall, and so we're all going out there
as a family.
As a family, yes.
Amazing. So
it's
that's
great.
the best
So that's why
feeling
I
now,
went.
though.
Oh yeah, it's great. No,
It was
I
all
can't
good
lose right now.
when Dad left to go and check everything out. Hey guys, I gotta make sure this is good.
Yeah.
And then now you're like, it's all good,
It was
baby.
and I'm
Come
telling
on
you, it was a
over. We
tough-
all as a family.
It was a tough year. That was hard to do. That was
Without your
hard to do.
family?
Yeah, I'm
I can
7,500 miles away,
Oh my God.
and I have to. I can only talk to him certain times of the day because I'm in an 8-hour time difference, and it was tough. But
Is it not tough
we're
anymore?
good now. Yeah, we're
Yes.
straight.
Congratulations on that. That's the happy,
Yes,
joy,
indeed.
joy.
Yes, indeed.
So you're never coming back?
Oh no, I'm coming back. It's only gonna be a few years. I'm not saying that you go out there and live forever. No. You come back, go out, experience it. Learn the culture, see some different things, meet some different people, then come back as a better American, as a better person, with a global view, with a better perspective on what life is like, not just here in the country, but all around the country. I'm not talking about travel. Go somewhere and live for a year, especially if you're young, if you're in college. Get out the country, man, and go do something special.
Okay. Hi, caller 0176. You're on the air with Mr. E.
Hello there. There she is. He is.
Hello?
Person.
Hello? Okay, I can see the waves are
Yeah, they're talking.
but hello? Caller?
0176. Northeast Atlanta.
Okay. Well, let's
All
just
right.
keep going.
It's all right. We'll
This
keep
is what I wanted everybody to hear just a little bit. So Jason D. Etheridge is an educator, professional education speaker, and consultant for schools, youth programs, and churches. He is more commonly known as Mr. E, what it be, and has traveled around the country inspiring people young and old for the past 10 years.
That's right.
Currently living here in where? Living not here, but there
In Dubai. Yeah.
And I'm just trying to wrap it around my head because now you just went online. Like, where do you go? Because this is what people are going to ask me
That's right.
that are not calling in, that has gotten on my nerves, asking me about you.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
distinctly you, though.
I went through a company called Seek Teachers.
Okay.
SEEK Teachers.com.
SeekTeachers.com.
There's another one that's really big, TeachAway.com.
Teach
And
Away.
Teach Away and Seek Teachers. Those are the two biggest ones that you'll find, right? But I worked with a gentleman named Zaid Al-Ansari. Now, before I wasn't like shouting people out because I'm not giving him free publicity. But Zaid is a good dude. Z-A-Y-D. Zaid Al-Ansari. He's in London. That's where he's based. But that's how they work. But he was real cool. He brokered me a really good deal to get me over to the first school where I worked, and helped me with all the paperwork and get everything done. And boom, so he kind of bridged the gap so that I can get over there.
Okay.
And once I got over there, it was a done deal. I went to handle my business.
So you have a work visa?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to see it?
Oh, yes.
We're on camera.
Yes.
Well, I'll show you. This is my.
He's gonna show us his work visa, and these are questions I'm.
This is my Emirates ID.
Oh my gosh!
I'll show you my numbers, but I'll let you see it. And on my passport here is that's my work visa.
Nice.
Y'all can see it on there.
This is amazing.
So yeah.
I am like in awe. First of all, because I was sending out texts just then.
Right.
Like, hello, I guess you're gonna have to hear this on the replay.
You good all of a sudden.
Yes, you know everything. But literally, I am like, you went, you've conquered. But let's talk about what really allowed you to be like, I can go over there. Because we know you didn't go over there for like 2 cents.
Oh yeah, no. I'm not going over there to keep my head above water.
And that's what somebody asked me. They're like, "Is the money good?" I said, "Well, I don't think the brother went over there just for like $30,000. I don't think it was like, hey, we're gonna give you $30,000 and just come through."
That's an excellent segue because the money is comparable. I'll say that.
Oh.
But it's tax free. But of course, I'm sure the U.S. they're gonna send W-9s and all this stuff. Like we need our cut. But it is comparable now. But you have to also understand, in the UAE or in Dubai specifically, there are not very many American counselors.
Okay.
There are a bunch. You have like 50% private schools, 50% public schools.
Mm-hmm.
Public schools, you don't want to send a kid to the public school in Dubai. I'll just put that out there. So half of the population depends on private schools. So you have American schools, British schools, French schools, Indian schools,
really?
Different types of schools. But in say the British schools, you have like all British teachers. In the French schools, all French, all Indian, all Indian. In American schools, you got everybody from everywhere, right? And that has been happening because over there, everything is business. So you have a guy that has a lot of money, say, I want to make some money. I'm going to open a school. I'll build a building. We'll put a curriculum in there. Kids will pay. Done. Halas. That's what they say, right? Halas. So, but it's not like, that's not how you run a school. So the government got wind of this, and so they gave all the American schools about 3 years to say, you need to get your act together. Either your principal, your vice principal, or your curriculum coordinator has to be American. Your school counselor has to be American or American trained in order for you to say that you're an American school and use this American curriculum. So here I come. I've been a counselor this will be year 7 coming up. I've been in education for 15 years. I have all my certifications and all this. So, and I'm rare. So I'm a golden ticket right now. So if any school counselors are out there listening, you might want to pay attention.
Going to school for a counselor.
Go ahead and grab it. And a master's degree also. So you have to be in order to be a counselor here. So the government does these audits every year for every school. And so they look at these different checks, right? To say, do you have this? Do you have that? Do you have this? And I check off a lot of things. I'm American, check. I'm a certified counselor, check. Master degree, check. So I'm helping every school look good. So now that's leverage. And that's what a lot of educators should know, is that your skills are leverage. Here in America, it's just, it's a teacher, I'll get another teacher next year, I'll get another counselor next year. Yes. But over there, everything that you bring to the table is leverage. Now, what I've also found too, and I think we talked about this the other day, was that, as far as being black and an educator, we the best people on the planet.
Oh, wow.
Can I say it again so everybody can hear? We're the best people on the planet. The common phrase is always, you have to be twice as good to get half a chance or something like that, right? But that's how racism works, to keep, a foot on everybody's neck. But when you go overseas in Dubai, and in Dubai at least, in my experience, you take the racism away, now you're just twice as good. It's everybody that you're working with, because you know how to work with the worst kids, or quote unquote the worst kids. You know how to deal with the politics. You know how to deal with the drama. You know how to manage all that in a professional way. And so you don't step on anybody's toes. You just go over there. You just do your thing. Everybody loves that. You bring all that to the table, and you're American, so you can negotiate for higher wages and all this stuff. Listen, the opportunity is there for a lot of folks to really see and understand a lot more about yourself just by going.
Okay.
I want to encourage again everybody to go and see, go for a year, go 1 year and come back, go 2 years and come back. It's like nothing else.
It was a great experience. I can feel it.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
that it was an amazing experience. If anybody was in the room, they would just be like, "Oh man!" Like I can tell you were always positive. So
Absolutely, yeah.
but it's a different energy.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I'm woke now.
yeah, it's stable. It's a total different energy that you're bringing.
Yeah.
And I'm so proud of you, brother.
Thank you.
I could not. I mean, if I start applauding you, then we would go all the way until next week. So
you guys still have work to do.
I am literally just baffled, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm in awe because you are saying, "Oh, I feel more American. I feel more this. I feel more that." When I'm there, I can just see it all over you.
Yeah.
And so now your family is gonna go, and it's gonna be like this boom, this rejuvenation going on with you and your family.
Absolutely.
Because you see your worth.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you didn't see it, but you see it.
That's right.
You see your
I know
worth.
what it is. I'm able to see it from the third person.
Mm-hmm.
I see what everyone else sees as my worth. When it was just me, you're always convincing yourself on how much you're worth here.
Yes.
Right? You have to keep telling yourself, yes, I am special. Yes, I am something. But when you go over there, they're saying, oh man, you are special. Like you hearing people saying this stuff. It helps you. It helps you. It helps you out a whole lot more. And listen, I'm in the business. We're in the business of uplifting people. Right? This is what we do.
Yes.
And so, but it's totally different. Like I said, as a black man in America, I've never felt more safe. I can walk and be in stores, and they got the biggest malls, they got the most expensive cars, all kinds of stuff. No one bothers you. No one, just to have that feeling of no one caring what you're doing, it's something. You know what I mean?
What?
Growing up, man, we would go to stores and you have people walking or just come ask you, is anything I can help you with, or this, that, and the other. And it's like a weight that sits on you. And when you go out there, that weight is gone. You don't have to worry about it, think about it, anything at all. And it's a special feeling. Like I can go out, stand in the middle of the street, spin around with my arms up, you know what I'm saying? And everybody, I might bump a horn and might wag a fist, but it's gone. And I think the most special part is that I get to take my son into that feeling.
So he can see. Because that's the, oh my God.
I know.
That's the most important part, is so that he can see.
Yeah.
You are raising a young man. And I know some people may feel a certain way when I say it's a young black man.
Right.
And one of my friends tried to say something the way he said, "Oh, I like way you raise your kids." But before he said that, he had a little different take on it. He was talking about, I said, "Well, where do your kids want to go for vacation?" He was like, "Go for vacation? Wherever we take them, that's where they're going." I was like, "Oh no, my kids, they sat me down and they told me we want to go here, and they explained to me why, and they explained to me the freaking amenities."
Right.
And then he was like, "They're 5 and 7. Well, who's their mama?" Exactly. I request that of them. When we leave a movie theater, I want to know, well, give me a small synopsis.
Yeah.
What mommy tell you? What did mommy tell you what it was?
Yeah.
What's the synopsis? Then you feed it to mommy. You tell mommy. And just this morning, Connor came downstairs and he was like, "Guess what I did?" And he was like, "Everything is clean." I was like, "Boy, get out of here. I'm about to give you some money." And so I looked, and he literally did. And I said, "Oh my gosh, you did a great job. I said, look at mommy. Mommy's so elated.
Mm.
He didn't turn around and say, what is elated? Because he knows it means happy.
Right.
Because who speaks to him like that? Me. I've always talked to them. But like, and my other friends outside of this one friend, like, they already know. Like, they're like, girl, you talk to your kids. They're like, when they were one,
using
your
SAT
vocabulary.
words. That's right.
Yeah, it's just I was like, well, no. I'm like, did you get the gist of it? You know, like, I'm not. That's
right.
just always been me.
Yes.
So I'm saying, I pull up to the drive-through. My mom does it too. I pull up at their window. You order.
Mm-hmm.
Take your wallet out. You pay.
That's right.
Do you need a little help? Yeah, they're 5 and 6, but they're not dumb.
That's right.
You know, I'm raising young black men. I'm not raising young men who are already like, I'm not gonna go there.
That's right. That's right. No. Because you know I'm with you.
So it's a different
we
thing.
have to, for our young boys and our young girls, our children, period, we have to raise them with a special level of what I call the math. Right? Because this one I'm speaking about July. Hold on, July 28th and July 30th. July 28th and July 30th. I'll be at More Than Conquerors Church in Lithonia. I'll be doing their hype conference. So that Friday, I'm with the young people. On that Sunday, I'm with the old people. I'm with everybody. Yes.
Wait, can we come?
Yes,
I'm
you
gonna have
can.
to figure this out. Look,
Let's make it happen. But I want to say this. Let me say this real quick.
Ahead.
With black folks, we have to develop what I call the math. We have to develop our math.
Okay.
And most of us, we have already overdeveloped math because, say we're poor, we have all these different issues and, with family or whatever, we already learn at a young age for a lot of us how to work around these things in order to be successful, right? The math says we start off simple, 1 + 1, right?
Okay.
As we get older, we start adding, school, job, this, that, kids, activities. Our math has to improve with our issues, with our problems, everything that we add to our lives. And so the earlier we know, and this is why a lot of us succeed in spite of our issues, because we've learned how to solve the problem. If there's a problem in your life, all you have to do is just solve it. Don't complain about it. Don't whine about it. Don't just pray about it, but pray and work it out. And once you get that done, they're wrapping us up. Once you get that
You're
done,
coming back though. You're coming back though. And I will probably see each other again August 12th at the. Oh, are you going to the Black Magazine lunch?
I'm just not hearing about it.
Oh, cool.
It's just
Okay.
But let me say this.
Yeah.
Follow me on Instagram, Black in Dubai, if you want to see all my travels and things that I'm seeing and learning over in Dubai. Follow Mr. E the Motivator if you want to see my speaking and activities that I'm doing as a speaker. You can follow me on Facebook. You can follow me on YouTube also, Mr. E the Motivator and Black in Dubai, where I'm chronicling everything that I'm doing for my family, for you, for people to learn and experience and walk this path with me, man. It's all love.
And he'll be back. I'll have him back in a couple of weeks. Guys, you're listening to That's What's Up with Jocasta on 108 Praise. Up next is Sean. What he is about to get you financially sound and right. So, I want to tell you I love you with the love of Jesus. Remember to stay tuned. Do not go anywhere. Stay on. Do not go anywhere. We're voicing the gospel. I'm gone. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Let's take pictures.
Yeah. Say what's up to everybody. Yeah.
Hey. Hello.
Just grab it. Just take
Like, clearly, he's like the best, right? I didn't think Robin was going to talk that much. But she really wanted to talk, and she had told me she wasn't gonna really, she was like 10 minutes,
Right.
15. But she didn't want to do that. She wanted all of some of this great That's What's Up in reality, and she just really wanted to let people know. But Mr. E, he shut it down. And I'm gonna say this: he's gonna repost this right here because I'm like, where were you guys at to keep asking me? How can I go work overseas? How can I go work overseas? Well, he just tried to tell you. So you know what? You gotta listen to the show again.
I'm gonna load it on YouTube.
And tag me?
I'm gonna load it. Yeah, I'm gonna put it on Facebook and all that. So.
And then it's gonna be like, well, Jocasta, I'm sorry, But we gotta take a picture.
Yeah, we're gonna take pictures and all this. That was it. Glad y'all tuned in. And
Mama Jake.
see y'all next time. Mama Jake. Thank you. Let me type it. Thank you so much. With the power fist and the smiley emoji. All right, I'm logging off. I'll see y'all next time, man. Peace.